Alaikum everyone. My name is Huzaifah Ahmed and I'm from Rehan Korangi campus. Today the topic of discussion is discussing the importance of sleep and how to build a healthy sleep routine. So let's start talking with ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, discuss the importance of sleep and how to build a healthy sleep habit.
Absolutely. Sleep is so crucial for both our physical and mental health. It helps us process emotions, consolidate memories, regulate hormones. Basically, it's like a brain and body reset. To build a healthy sleep habit, you can keep a consistent schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. Also, limit screens before bed, keep your bedroom cool and dark, and try to wind down with a relaxing routine like reading or meditation.
Okay, what actually happens in the brain and body during sleep? Why is it so much more than just rest?
Yeah, it's really fascinating. So during sleep, your brain cycles through different stages, like deep sleep and REM sleep. In deep sleep, your body is actually releasing growth hormones, repairing tissues, and strengthening your immune system. Meanwhile, during REM sleep, your brain is super active, processing emotions, consolidating memories, and even fostering creativity. So it's not just downtime, it's a really active time of maintenance and growth for both body and mind.
All right, what does science say about how chronic sleep deprivation affects cognitive function, mood, and physical health?
Yeah, the research is pretty clear on this. Chronic sleep deprivation really messes with cognitive function. People often have poorer concentration, slower reaction times, and worse memory. Mood wise, it's strongly linked to irritability, anxiety, and even depression. And then physically, it raises risks for things like heart disease, diabetes, and a weakened immune system. Basically, chronic sleep deprivation is like a slow drain on both brain and body health.
How much sleep does a person actually need? Is the 8 hours rule universal or does it vary by person?
Yeah, it definitely varies from person to person. The 8 hour rule is kind of a good benchmark, but the National Sleep Foundation suggests that most adults need between 7 and 9 hours. Some people might feel great with just six, while others need nine or more to function well. It's really about tuning into how you feel and adjusting from there.
All right, now tell me what is sleep architecture and why do the different stages of sleep matter for how rested you actually feel when you wake up?
Great question. Sleep architecture refers to the structure and pattern of your sleep cycle, basically, how you move through the different stages each night. You have lighter stages, deep sleep, and REM sleep, and you cycle through them multiple times a day. Each stage plays a specific role. Deep sleep is crucial for physical restoration, REM sleep is key for memory and mood regulation. If you get enough of each stage, you wake up feeling refreshed and alert. But if one stage is cut short or you don't cycle properly, you can feel groggy or not fully rested, even if you were in bed for a long time.
Okay. Now, what are the most common habits and behaviors that silently destroy sleep quality without people even realizing it?
Ah, yeah, there are a bunch of sneaky ones. For example, using your phone or laptop before bed is a big one. Those screens emit blue light that messes with your melatonin production. Also, drinking caffeine or alcohol too late can disrupt sleep cycles. And even things like inconsistent sleep schedules or not having a wind down routine can chip away at sleep quality. It's those everyday patterns people often overlook.
Now, tell me what is the connection between sleep and mental health? Does poor sleep cause anxiety and depression, or is it the other way around?
Yeah, it's actually a really strong two-way street. Poor sleep can definitely contribute to anxiety and depression. When you're sleep deprived, it amplifies stress, messes with your mood, and reduces your ability to regulate emotions. But at the same time, anxiety and depression themselves can disrupt sleep, creating this vicious cycle. So it's kind of a feedback loop. When one suffers, the other usually worsens too.
How does screen time and blue light exposure before bed specifically interfere with the body's ability to fall asleep?
Yeah, so it's all about how blue light affects melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates your sleep wake cycle. When you look at screens, especially in the evening, that blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. As a result, your body delays melatonin release, making it harder to feel sleepy and fall asleep. So basically, the more exposure you get, the longer it takes for your body to wind down.
Now, what's the difference between sleep quantity and sleep quality? Can you sleep 8 hours and still feel exhausted, or is it just a made up fact?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Sleep quantity is just how many hours you spend sleeping, but sleep quality is about how restorative those hours are. You can sleep 8 hours and still feel exhausted if your sleep cycles are disrupted, like if you're waking up often or not getting enough deep or REM sleep. So both factors really matter for how refreshed you feel.
How do the world's highest performers, I'm talking about athletes, executives, and scientists, approach sleep as a performance tool?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Many top performers treat sleep as a non negotiable part of their routine. Athletes like LeBron James or Tom Brady often emphasize sleep as key to recovery and performance. Executives and top scientists like Ariana Huffington also swear by sleep for focus, creativity, and decision making. They treat it as a foundation, just as important as diet or exercise.
Now, second last question is, what are the most evidence-based strategies for building a healthy sleep routine that actually sticks long term?
Yeah, so evidence based strategies really focus on consistency and environment. First, keep a regular sleep schedule, same bedtime and wake time every day, even on weekends. Second, create a sleep friendly environment, cool, dark, quiet, and comfortable. Third, wind down with a relaxing routine like reading or gentle stretching rather than screens. And lastly, limit stimulants like caffeine in the afternoon and evening. When you stick to these strategies, they become a habit that really supports long term sleep health.
Now, lastly, what's one change someone can make to their nighttime routine today that will immediately improve their own sleep quality?
I'd say start by reducing screen time at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Instead of scrolling, do something calming like reading a book, journaling, or meditating. That simple shift can help your brain wind down faster and set you up for better sleep almost immediately.
All right, everyone, this was the end of my discussion with ChatGPT for today. Until the next one, Allah Hafiz.